Hello there, and welcome to a fun 8th grade SBAC sample question. Okay, once again, my disclaimer, these are just off of the training site, the practice test, accessible by anyone with an internet connection. So no secrets here, no magic, but by looking at the types of problems you may encounter on the actual test, you might be reminded of some effective strategies. Okay, this one is going to have some technology to use. It's got these little buttons here where you're going to make dots or drag dots or make lines. Okay, you guys are great with that. Okay, you guys are all very savvy on using the technology tools, but let's use some brain tools here to figure out where to put the dots and where to drag the lines. So this is interpreting a graph. Okay, you're actually going to create the graph. You might find other questions where you are given the graph and told to make statements like this, okay? So be aware of working both ways, but this is a great example. So here we've got basically a little checklist of what we need to do. He walked 50 meters, so we have our distance and our time, x and y axes, okay? He walked 50 meters in 2 minutes. So that's what they give you. So they get you started on step 1 on this particular sample problem. Let's see what happens next. He realized that he left a book at home. He turned around and walked home at the same speed. So think of distance 0 as home. So he's got to get back to 0 at the same speed. So it took him 2 minutes to get there. It's going to take him 2 minutes to get home at the same rate. So I would make a line and connect that dot. So now he's home. Okay. He spent 1 minute looking for his book. Let's think about that, what that means in terms of a graph. It means he's going to end up at 5 minutes. Is he traveling any distance? No, he's remaining at home. He's looking for his book. So a minute goes by, no distance is traveled. Okay, you with me on that? And then finally, he walked all the way to school. So school is up here. He walked 100 meters at twice his original speed. Think about what that means. Okay, if his original speed was 50 meters in 2 minutes, if he's going twice his original speed, that would be 100 meters, right? Times 2, 100 meters in 2 minutes. And since his school is 100 meters away, that's very simple. I go 2 minutes over to 7. I go to the 100 meters. And with your technology tool, you don't have to worry about using a ruler. You just drag the line there. But that's what this would look like, okay? We just methodically and carefully followed the steps. Now, one way students might fail on a question like this is, first of all, there's 4 things to look at here. It's tough to slow down and go through multiple steps, okay? But I hope this made sense. Now, if you looked at this graph and you didn't have any of this over here, one way to quiz yourself is to, interpret the graph. Look at this picture and describe what's happening, and hopefully you could work backwards and have something like this. Anybody could do that at home, right? You can just create a graph, put some zigzaggy lines, changes of pace on it, and then you can write a story about the graph. That's a great way to practice this, and you don't need a worksheet or a video to do that. Anyway, I hope this was fun. I hope this gets you thinking about interpreting graphs and how we can use them to communicate information and also to look at them and communicate in this way, like this bullet point over here. So it works both ways. Be prepared to go both directions with this, okay? All right. Have fun on that 8th grade SBAC test. Stay tuned for more sample problems. Thanks for watching.